Okay, hi everyone. Sorry, I think I mixed up something as usual and couldn't be online on time. So we have Hikaru here. Let me get the Indian games. Meanwhile, please enjoy Hikaru's gameplay. Oh my god, Hikaru crushing. यहाँ पे checkmate हो रही है. Force checkmate है ना? Bishop h3 एक मूव है. Um, let me just get our Indian players. Mitraba is playing. Um, yeah, Harsha is playing. Harsha won his game. Sorry. And let me open my stream as well. Yeah, Harsha won his game, and I think the first round is already over. So I'll just see. Yeah. Hi Tapesnu. Can you guys hear me well? By the way, मुझे ना मैं बहुत दिनों बाद स्ट्रीम करती हूँ ना गैप के बाद, तो हमेशा एक बार एक साउंड चेक, कैमरा चेक सब करने का मेरा एक फोर्स्ड मूव हो जाती है मेरी. तो प्लीज़ टेल मी इफ़ यू कैन सी मी एंड हियर मी वेल. Harsha is playing, Isha is playing. Why am I not playing? Mrinal asks. Because I find it difficult to stream and play at the same time, especially Blitz. I think already is something which I need to improve on, and then streaming is also something which I am not so well versed with. तो दोनों combine करना would have been very challenging. I just thought आज मैं watch करती हूँ games and maybe next time I can play and watch at the same time. So I think the first round is over. Let me just figure the standings. Sorry. Yeah, I think all the players have. We can. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think the first round is over. We have a lot of. We don't have so many Indian players playing today, but we have Harsha playing. We have. I don't know who this is. I need to figure out. FGHSMN. Okay, let me figure out who this is. While my laptop is not cooperating, so I'm using my phone. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, I think the second round has also started, so let's go. Mitraba we can follow. Let's watch. Okay, so starting से जा सकते हैं quickly. D4 D5 knight. So Slav defense हुई है and bishop F5, bishop D3. He took, played b3, castle, bishop b2, rook d1, queen a5. Quickly I'm moving, just blunder check, and we have reached this position. और अभी knight e4 पे आ रहा है black का, but this is basically an equal position. Let's see if Mitraba can outplay his opponent from a completely equalish endgame. Time भी equal है. He's trying to play b5 here and एक queenside break लेंगे. फिर knight c4 यहाँ पे ज़्यादा अच्छी लग रही है मुझे than, yeah, and then e4 now, but then knight a3, so you have to look out for that. So rook b3 preventing knight a3 tactic with the idea to play e4 on the next move. a6, I don't like this move. Knight d2, okay, अभी तो बहुत ही equalize हो गई, knights भी exchange हो गए. This should be a draw in a normal game, but in a blitz game कुछ भी हो सकता है. How about our other Indian players? हर्षा क्या कर रहे हैं? Let's flip the board because he's black. Oops, sorry. You know, whenever I decide to stream, all my gadgets just don't work exactly on that day. It's like all my gadgets panic and you know, everything just doesn't work that day. Like my laptop somehow is not working right now, so I'm checking the chat on the phone. Oh, so यहाँ पे queen g2. Sorry. Queen g2 was a threat, so white defended it. White is also 26:44 here. Equal time है. This knight is hanging. Position तो मुझे black की थोड़ी ज़्यादा अच्छी लग रही है, but इतना कुछ advantage नहीं है. यहाँ पे knight e5 भी मर रहा है और knight c5 भी आ रहा है, but knight e5 को f4 आएगा, knight f3. Sorry. Yeah, knight, वहाँ पे knight e5 आता तो f4 आ रहा था, and I think that's something that concerned him. Knight f3, king f2 था वैसे, but somehow he didn't go for it. Anyway, so we are here. I think knight e5 was like really good in this position. Knight e5, and if you take, then bishop e5 of course, and if you play f4, then I have knight f3 check, and that would have been great, but he didn't go for it. He played this to d8, और अभी भी थोड़ी चांसेस तो है ब्लैक के पास, क्योंकि उनका बिशप बहुत अच्छा है. तो बिशप d5 पे आएगा अभी, आई होप सो, एंड देन ही हैज़ दिस बिशप c4 आइडिया. ही शुडंट अलाउ c6. या, सो बिशप d5, and what are white's ideas here? I'm commentating on a blitz game for the first time in my life, by the way, so this is going really fast, like faster than I expected. Queen f2. Change background, please. Anyone may use it at green screen. I don't understand. I don't understand this comment by Chirag Sakhare. Sorry, not so technologically advanced to understand your comment. Magnus also joined after round 1. What are you saying? We should have a look at what Magnus is doing. Yeah, Magnus is playing. You know, I saw his name, and then he won already. No, he's playing. He's still playing, and okay, his opponent is really short on time, and he's like, okay, let's flip the board. Oh my god. knight e5, but here there's increment, right? 3 plus 1. So bishop d4 to d6. ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा विनिंग है ब्लैक के लिए, क्योंकि उनका भी ये पॉन भी चला जाएगा. Oh, rook c2. So he pins the bishop, f6. And now knight e3 check and knight d5. Oh, rook g2 just is over. Yeah, rook g2 and rook c2 is even simpler. And you can even take and play f4 and b3, b2, right? And you don't have the square for the bishop because of f6. Wonderful. Oof, 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 oof. Nice. And yeah, really, really cool. यहाँ पे हमारे So Magnus joined after round 1. No, he's already on. Oh no, he won this round. So he did not play the first round, right? So right now he's on 1 point. Let's check what happened in Mitraba's game quickly. Oh God, ये तो जीत सकता है वाइट. उनके पास एक एक्स्ट्रा पॉन है और ये मतलब ब्लिट्स में ये डिफेंड करना थोड़ा मुश्किल ही हो जाएगा ब्लैक के लिए. आई थिंक मित्रबा ये जीत सकते हैं. और अभी किंग h6, क्वीन e5 जाएंगे. तो किंग h6, क्वीन h8, क्वीन h8 check would be the right check here. Oh, king sorry, king g7. Now queen f7 here, queen e5. Now no check, and you go h6 next. Oof. You can't play this, by the way, because of queen g7, and I'll just exchange the queens. Chirag Sakare says Hikaru is the most upset person. Okay. After play Magnus deal. Pata nahi yaar. I don't know. I don't have insights into that. Interesting comments. Chirag Sakare making a lot of interesting comments which I don't understand today. Brinal Shah says you are doing amazing. I'm trying, Brinal, but thank you so much. Motivation is, encouragement is always welcome and works. ये क्या हो गया? कितने मूव्स हुए हैं? उफ. नहीं, h6 खेल दिया था ना, तो अभी है टाइम है. किंग g7, क्वीन f5, किंग g7 खेलेंगे, क्वीन f7 खेलेंगे, किंग g8, ओह, क्वीन f6, किंग f8. उफ यार, क्या प्रेशर है. क्वीन f5, ओह, क्वीन d5, किंग g7 खेल दो. नो, अच्छा, किंग क्वीन g2 पे चेक था. किंग g7, किंग f6 कहाँ जा रहे हैं? ओह नाइस, दिस वाज द ट्रैप. उफ 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 उफ, जीत गए ये तो मित्रबा. वेरी नाइस ट्रैप. Actually, blitz में ना anticipation is very useful. Anticipating what your opponent is likely to go for, that's a very, very useful quality in blitz and bullet and all of these fast time control games, because you can really trick your opponent like Mitraba did in this game. Are any of the other Indian players still playing or they're finished? Chess Missile is playing. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, इनका थर्ड राउंड वापस शुरू हो गया है क्या? Who's Chess Missile? Ranking, please. Okay, wait. I need to check the ranking. Just a moment. Okay, let's watch Magnus. Let's see how Magnus is doing. His second round game has started. He's playing an Indian. Who's this? Triumph Mate. Who's Triumph Mate? Let's check. Dushyant Sharma. Okay, he's your FIDE master. How cool, man! How cool! टाइटल ट्यूसडे का यही तो सबसे बड़ा अट्रैक्शन होता है कि आपको मैग्नस या हिकारू इन लोगों से खेलने को एक चांस मिल जाए. हाउ नाइस यार. Whom are you guys rooting for, Magnus or Dushyant? चलो. You want to quickly see the opening? Let's just see. So Magnus played. अच्छा. Queen's Gambit declined हुआ है. और F5 usually इतनी जल्दी खेलते नहीं है पर black has some aggressive ideas also, like G5 G4 sorry G4 तक नहीं लाना चाहती थी मैं उस पॉन को. G5 और फिर G4 भी खेल सकता है. You know, ब्लिट्स में ये सब आइडियाज़ बहुत यूज़फुल होते हैं. देखते ब्लैक सोच रहा है जल्दी खेलिए. ओ बिशप B7 क्यों नहीं खेला? क्योंकि क्वीन C7 आ रहा था तो उन्होंने पहले रुक B8 खेल दिया ताकि बिशप B7 खेल सके, आई गेस. बट यहाँ पे हाँ, उफ उफ उफ, ये क्या हो गया? ये क्या हो गया है? किंग F7. व्हाट्स द पॉइंट? नहीं दिख रहा यार मुझे किंग F7 को. बिशप E4 क्या? What is this? मैग्नस ने ऐसी ही दे दी क्वीन. ब्लैक की एडवांटेज है ये तो. नहीं, एडवांटेज नहीं है. वैल बार मैंने अभी लगाया. आपको दिख रहा है वैल बार? एक मिनट, मैं ये वैल बार दिखाती हूँ. ले आती हूँ स्क्रीन पर. इतनी देर लगाया नहीं था तो मैं अपने हिसाब से ही असेसमेंट बोल रही थी. या नाउ यू कैन सी इट, नो? ओके. अरे इवैल बार लगाते लगाते वाइट का इवैल ही ऊपर चले गया. क्या हो गया? मिस कर दिया मैंने. ओके, ये पोजीशन अभी उफ. नाइट E5. क्वीन को ज़्यादा कुछ अटैक करने के लिए, एक तो किंग बहुत सेफ है वाइट का. अगर किंग सेफ नहीं होता तो ब्लैक की बहुत ज़्यादा एडवांटेज होती है. पर वाइट का किंग बहुत सेफ है तो क्वीन के पास कोई टारगेट्स भी नहीं है कि वो अटैक कर सके. यू नो, क्वीन इज़ वेरी वेरी पैसिव. आई थिंक दैट्स द रीज़न दिस पोजिशन इज़ ऑलमोस्ट विनिंग फॉर वाइट. ओह, दिस वॉज अ नाइस टैक्टिक. यहाँ पे नाइट G6 आता तो मार के उनका शायद नहीं, फिर भी हाँ उनका इंटेंशन ये था नाइट वर्सेस बिशप खेलने का विद इक्वल पॉन, तो अलाउ नहीं किया मैग्नस ने. रुक E8 खेल दिया तो G5. अभी वो नाइट G6 खेलने वाले थे इसलिए G5 खेला और H8 पे मेट हो रही थी. उफ उफ उफ. G7 भी आ रहा है. फिर भी यार मैग्नस के साथ खेलना ही बहुत मस्त कमाल हो गया. रुक E8 भी मर रहा है अभी तो. रुक E8 भी मर रहा है और नाइट G6. बहुत सारे ऑप्शन है. बिशप B5. या ए नाइस. वी हैव अ पोल बट आई गेस इट्स अ लिटिल लेट टू वोट राइट नाउ. अभी तो क्लियर हो गया है कि what a nice feeling यार, मतलब to play against him. बहुत मस्त. और वो रिजाइन नहीं कर रहे हैं, देखो खेल रहे हैं. बिशप h7 और फिर नाइट e5, ये एक चेकमेट पैटर्न हो सकता है. सॉरी, बैड विद एरोस, गुड विद टैक्टिक्स, compensating. um, yeah, let's see what Magnus goes for. He goes for bishop g6. Okay. Yeah, and black has resigned. Okay, well done, Dushyant. But you, यहाँ तक तो काफ़ी इक्वल लग रही थी. लेट्स जस्ट हैव अ क्विक लुक. यहाँ ये रुक बी8 काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग मूव है, क्योंकि उनको प्रॉब्लम थी यहाँ पे बिशप b7 को क्वीन c7 आ रहा था, और फिर ये नाइट पिन हो जा रहा था. रुक b8 खेलते तो नाइट e5, और फिर ये नाइट उनको इश्यूज हो रहे थे, इसलिए उन्होंने रुक b8 ये मूव निकाली. और फिर मैग्नस को क्वीन c7 को उनका ये आइडिया था रुक b7 खेलने का, और मैग्नस ने दे दी क्वीन. सो इज़ अ वेरी सरप्राइजिंग डिसीजन. पर इसके बाद उनकी पूरी गेम कंट्रोल से चले गई है. आई एम नॉट श्योर, थोड़ा पैसिव हो गया बेसिकली उनका पोजीशन, क्योंकि आई गेस उनको ये भी ठीक ही चल रहा था मुझे लगता है. h6 किंग h7 क्या हुआ है यहाँ पे? शायद रुक b8 नहीं, या रुक, yeah, I guess he needs to bring his knight into the game. Knight d7 एक अच्छी मूव थी यहाँ पे. I think so. पर ये अभी भी उनका नाइट क्यों नहीं लेके आ रहे? नाइट लेके आना चाहिए गेम में. नाइट e8 बहुत पैसिव हो गई फिर. Yeah, interesting. But we don't have time to analyze. Let's go. Who else is playing? Yeah. मित्रबा का ही देखें. मित्रबा का देखे गेम, या कोई और इंडियन है जिसको हमने मिस किया है? नहीं, मित्रबा की ही गेम चल रही है, तो उनको देखते हैं. Nope, I guess everyone has finished. Yeah, everyone has finished their games, so we can just check the standings. Just a moment. Till then, I'll check the chat while they're being paired. What's up? After the queen trade, the black queen never moved. Chirag Sakre says, yeah, I think बहुत passive हो गई. That was the problem. But यहाँ पे let's check. We can also check with engine, ना? So I'll just check what engine is suggesting. यहाँ पे you know what engine is suggesting इस position में? Can you believe it? Engine is suggesting knight e8 back. Okay, basically it was a tough position. Okay. Fourth round has started, and after the fourth round there's going to be a break, guys. So in that break we will fix a few things, like we'll check the standings and everything, but till then let's just see. Magnus has played e4 g5, guys. Oh my god, what on earth. He has played e4 g5, d4 h6. He's having so much fun. Bishop e3, bishop g7. His opponent's name is also interesting. Crypto chess. h4, g4, queen d2, a6, a4, knight c6, knight g2, f5. ओके लेट्स जस्ट क्लोज द इवाल बार. आई मीन इसका इस गेम में कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. मतलब अगर आप E4 G5 के साथ स्टार्ट करते हो तो ऑब्वियसली वाइट को ही एडवांटेज देगा ना. उसके बाद क्या होता है, दैट इज़ द मेन पॉइंट. वही तो चेस है. ओपनिंग्स चेस नहीं होती. चेस इज़ अबाउट आउट प्लेइंग योर अपोनेंट. Let's see if Magnus manages to do that or his opponent manages to outsmart him for a change. What do you guys think? क्या होने वाला है इस मैच में? ये बहुत ही मस्त गेम है. मुझे बिल्कुल छोड़ने का मन नहीं कर रहा, but I'm also a little curious as to what our players are doing. Yeah, there is a chat in chess.com saying on the servers by Paladin70 saying Magnus probably misclicked. I don't think so. I think he's just having fun, no? Or you really think he misclicked? What do you guys think, guys? Amay Kanitkar asked me, hi, how are you? I'm very good, Amay. How are you doing? Right now, I'm just chess.com chat is like, oh my god, Magnus is losing. I don't think he's losing. मतलब as I explained, जैसे E4 G5 खेलोगे तो obviously white को ही advantage दिखाने वाला है बार. आगे क्या होता है we have to see. It's a blitz game. It's a fun. He's having fun. Let him have the fun that he wants. And knight b4, knight d5 is an idea. D5 खेल दिया है. Okay, so now the queen is ready to come to B4. I think he'll go queen B3. I don't see. Val bar भी अभी equal दिखा रहा है. Black has equalized. I told you, chat. मुझे पता था. ये बिशप बहुत अच्छा सुंदर है पर कुछ कर नहीं रहा है. प्रॉब्लम वो है. बिशप F7 पे आके E6 को अटैक कर सकता है. वैसे वो उसके पास है पोटेंशियल. ऐसा नहीं कि उसकी सारी पोटेंशियल. ओके G3. If you take then knight G4. White doesn't take also. He doesn't want to allow knight G4 and knight F2. All those things. So he plays F3, knight D7. He's rerouting it to knight C4. You know, ये बहुत एक अच्छी चीज़ सीखने को मिलती है टॉप प्लेयर के गेम से कि कैसे उनको स्क्वायर्स इतने सडनली स्पॉट होते हैं. इवन इन अ ब्लिट्स गेम ही इज एबल टू स्पॉट ऑल दी स्मॉल थिंग्स सो फास्ट. बिशप F4. अभी B6 हैंगिंग है बाय द वे, बट आई थिंक वी कैन जस्ट गो नाइट C4 राइट नाउ. Knight A5 would be an epic blunder, by the way. Knight queen into B6 because this pawn was pinned. So knight C4 on the board, bishop G3, queen E7, knight F4. D4 is hanging, so knight F4 is not possible. King B1, queen G5. Now actually, knight D4 could be a threat in some positions. Oh my god, if you move the knight, then bishop A6. Oh, knight D2, rook D2 and bishop A6. This is protected. E1 is protected. Bishop A6, knight A5 खेलना चाहते हैं, but queen B6 आ रहा है ना. Yeah, how about this? Oh, bishop A6 maybe queen B4 is his idea, and he wants to exchange and go into a endgame. Oof. Bishop F2 क्या मूव है? अभी भी queen B4 आ रहा है. Or maybe even knight A5 is possible now. What was bishop F2? Oh, white के पास बहुत कम time था. Only 16 seconds left, and that's why he just plays something. Okay, what happens? Even bishop A6, we will play knight A5. So bishop D4. Okay, and knight B4 probably, right? And queen A1 checkmate. Pre-move. Oh no, this is hanging. So A5. Oops. A5 and now, yeah, it's sort of over. Queen A1, I guess. Or is there a better move? E5. Okay. I like queen a1, yeah. अभी knight d3 मार दो. Knight d3. Take and I mean you're just winning actually. Anything is okay. White के कोई pieces हिल ही नहीं रहे. रुक g8 भी खेल सकते हैं. रुक g8, रुक g2 after knight d3. Right, and also white has only 3 seconds left, so yeah. Okay, he plays e4. He just wants to bring his rook in. Queen b5, threatening queen a5 and queen a7. Okay, nice, good try. Queen d1. Yeah, and now queen into d3 and white resigned. Nice. Cool game, yeah. e4 g5 खेल दिया. बढ़िया है. कमाल कर देता. Let's see how our Indian players are doing. Mitraba playing. I don't know, but he's a grandmaster. His opponent is a grandmaster. Okay, ये तो जीत जाएगा. c7 आ रहा है. Okay, white जीत रहा है. अरे वाह, nice. So Mitraba is already on 2.5 out of 3. He'll be on 3.5 out of 3. 3.5 out of 4. Sorry. And oof. Oh, he must take, no? Why king f2? Okay, just placing his bishop on a better square, I guess. हाँ, बेसिकली काउंट कर सकते हैं ना. कुछ नहीं होगा यहाँ पे क्योंकि बिशप d5 आ जाएगा और कंट्रोल कर देंगे. अच्छा, या great. So Mitraba has also won his game, and let's see our other players, how are they doing. Harsha also won, I think so. Hey, is that Ivanchuk playing? 1 second. Sorry. No, I don't think so. But his name is A Chuki. He's an IM. Okay. I just thought it was Ivanchuk for a second. Sorry. So now there is a 6-minute break, guys. So I'll quickly we can check the how do we do this? We can check the standings. I'll just check. One moment. Events. And yeah. So Hikaru is on 4 out of 4. Harsha is on 4 out of 4. We could actually have a look at his 4th round game. Mitraba is on 3.5. Magnus, as we know, is on 3. Who else? Magnus का नाम क्यों नहीं दिख रहा मुझे? पता नहीं. Magnus का नाम नहीं दिख रहा standings में मुझे. And what about our other Indian players? Bharat Subramaniam is playing. He's on 1 point. Um, okay, probably the score has not been updated. I don't understand. How can they be on 1 point? Um, कुछ तो गड़बड़ है यार. ठीक है, फाइन, कोई नहीं. Let's read the chat. Ankit Garg asks me, how am I doing? Long time. I'm very good, Ankit. How are you? Thank you for joining. Guys, let's have a quick look at Harsha's 4th round game. What say? Hanji, please like this stream, guys. If you are if you want more of your friends to join and watch the stream, do like this stream. And Sadikul Alim Toki asked me, मैं क्यों नहीं खेल रही हूँ? Why aren't you playing? Yeah, I explained it. Basically, I just found it a little difficult, the idea to play and stream at the same time. So I just decided I'll only stream, and if I get a little more used to it, I can also play from maybe next time. Because already I think I'm not मेरा ब्लिट्स इतना कुछ बहुत अच्छा नहीं है कि मैं से ब्लाइंड फोल्ड खेल सकूँ. मुझे कॉन्सेंट्रेट करके खेलना पड़ता है, और स्ट्रीमिंग भी मुझे थोड़ा कॉन्सेंट्रेट करके ही करना पड़ता है. तो दोनों साथ साथ मुझे थोड़ा मुश्किल लगता है. I know Srinath does a very good job of it, I know that. Hikaru to of course, mashallah, matlab he's a pro, but I'm not that comfortable. I'm comfortable if I'm maybe just playing and explaining my own game, but to also follow other guys' games and handle chat, all of that, I think it's a little too much for me. Insane dude asks me, hi Soumya, what's your native language? It's a very good question, yeah. So मेरा mother tongue है Tamil. My parents are Tamilian, but my mom, she is a little bit like me. She is a Tamilian who lived in Kerala. तो उनको मलयालम भी आती है. तो मेरा तमिल थोड़ा मलयालम मिक्स्ड है. एंड मैं हमेशा से महाराष्ट्र में रहती हूँ. तो actually Marathi was the first language I learned to speak. But if you look at it practically, तो हम चारों languages, हिंदी, मराठी, तमिल और इंग्लिश, चारों languages में बात करते हैं घर पे. और actually in fact only after my grandparents came to live with us that I started to speak more of Tamil than as compared to everything else. नहीं तो पहले हम चारों languages mix करके बात करते थे. जैसे अभी मैं बात कर रही हूँ वैसे ही, बस इसमें और 2 additional languages. तो yeah, I hope you got an idea of it. Sadikul Alim Toki says, it feels so good to see you after so long. Anyway, people love to see more blunders than brilliancies. I agree actually. I have also observed कि लोगों को blunders brilliancies से ज़्यादा पसंद आते हैं क्योंकि वो ज़्यादा relatable लगते हैं. Thank you so much. Yeah, maybe I'll like in the future also, if I host the Title Tuesday some point, then maybe I'll play also. But for myself, I want to play well यार. मुझे blunder नहीं करना, मतलब अच्छा नहीं लगता खुद को बाद में, तो इसीलिए. Teach us some basic Tamil slangs, please, Ankit Garg says. So I'm not from Chennai that I would know slangs and all. In fact, my Tamil used to be very ऐसा शुद्ध Tamil because दादा दादी के साथ बात करते हैं ना, तो इसीलिए. But I know a few, like Macha, everyone knows, I guess. Macha is like friend. Enna Macha, enna solre, what else? Yeah, I think that's the only slang that comes to my mind right now. I mean, it's the most used term. So, yeah. You guys can tell me if if someone is from Tamil Nadu here, maybe you guys can teach me some slang which is acceptable to say on stream, ऐसा वाला slang. So yeah, you can write in the chat maybe. There is a break right now, तो इसीलिए मैं oh, I think the break has finished. Okay. What? He played g4. Guys. Oh my god. So it clearly wasn't a mouse slip, the previous game. Magnus plays g4 and his opponent plays e5. अभी f3 खेलेंगे तो queen h4 fool's mate हो जाएगी. I think he's going to play h4. What do you guys think? जल्दी से बोलो. c4 खेल दिया. मुझे लगा h4 खेलेगा. यार मज़ा आने वाला है ये गेम देखने में. Nishant Pandey is asking me what is the upcoming tournament you will take part in. I'm going to play in the Asian Championship. It's from 25th of this month. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. And even before that, I'm looking forward to commentate on the CGC tomorrow evening at 6:30 p.m. IST, Nihal versus Dingligen. Me and Harshit will be commentating on that. So do join us if you have time and cheer for Nihal along with us. वैसे मेरा एक बहुत मस्त ड्रीम भी था. मैं 8th राउंड के ब्रेक में उसके बारे में बताऊंगी. मुझे मस्त सपना है एक CGC के बारे में, बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग. So let's see what Magnus has managed to achieve in this game. He has managed to achieve a good pawn structure on the king side, but his king is not yet very safe. It's still in the center. Castle करेंगे अगर तो f6 के साथ break करेंगे. Yeah, f6 makes a lot of sense because h4 is weak and black wants to capitalize on that. White has played knight e4. Somehow the computer doesn't like this move. Why? Is knight bishop h4 possible? But rook h4 and कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. So he's played knight f5 and knight f6 को queen f6 खेलेंगे. And why is this better for black? Because h4 cannot be supported anymore. So bishop h4, king d2, the g4 bishop is hanging. So black can also play knight h4 with the idea that pawn into bishop, knight g2. That's possible. And yeah, actually knight h4 is a fairly good move. Black is thinking, black has thought for nearly 32 seconds here and he takes knight h4, fg, knight g2. Is this going to be an upset, guys? What do you think? Is Azatic, who's a FIDE master, going to be the one to prove it to Magnus कि not all openings are playable even if you are the world champion? What do you think, guys? यहाँ पे बहुत सारे moves are possible. I think knight h4 is the most logical move. I don't see anything wrong with it. King is still in the center. King d2 जाते तो शायद थोड़ा better होता, but problem यहाँ पे ये था, king d2 को I think knight into e3 was a big concern for Magnus. King e3, bishop g5, knight g5, and queen g5, and this would have been checkmate in the center of the board after queen g4, king e3 and queen f4. Very nice tactic there. So he plays king f2, knight h4, king g3. Oh my god. Now actually h4 is also a move now. h4 can be played, knight f3, queen f6, rook h4, queen f2, king g4. Even queen f3 is actually possible. Queen f3 would be a better move. Yeah, g4 possible. Let's see. Bishop e7 भी वैसे possible है, हट जाओ, but h4 बहुत tempt हो रहा है मुझे. आप क्या खेलोगे यहाँ पे? Ankit, I'll answer your question. Thanks so much. I'll answer it after the game. Or if we get like a long thinking pause. Oof, I've been disconnected. Why? ये क्या यार? बहुत ज़्यादा आगे चली गई गेम तो। किंग G3 D5 खेला ब्लैक ने, सो नाइट F6 was possible, but as we saw queen F2 और rook F3 आ जाता, नाइट F6 queen F6 rook H4, so उफ उफ उफ, ये गेम बहुत फास्ट जा रही है। लेट्स जस्ट सी व्हाट्स हैपनिंग। नाइट F5 चेक एंड नाउ क्वीन G6 आ रहा है, सो ब्लैक नीड्स टू प्रिवेंट दैट। मे बी वाइट ने थोड़ा थोड़ा बहुत कंसोलिडेट कर लिया यार, पर बहुत ही ख़राब थी मतलब वाइट की पोजीशन। और उफ, ब्लैक हैज़ नो टाइम। रुक एच सेवन आ रहा है, रुक G1 क्वीन G6 आ रहा है, नाइट E7 रुक H7, उफ क्वीन G6, उफ उफ उफ, दिस गेम नाइट चला गया यार, मेरा डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया और उसमें वो उन्होंने ब्लंडर कर दी। नहीं तो मुझे तो लग रहा था आज मैग्नस ये गेम हार जाएंगे। आपको क्या लग रहा है, इवन आफ्टर withdrawing from, even after not playing the first round, do you think Magnus is going to win title Tuesday today? What do you guys think? Or will it be Hikaru like always, or will it be an Indian? Mitraba, Harsha, both of them are doing quite well as we saw. What do you guys think? हाँ, ये जीत जाएंगे अभी तो मैग्नस। As we can see, वाल बार भी नाच रहा है। Well, computer is very happy and why not? King बहुत ख़राब है, सारी pieces hanging है। उफ, ब्लैक के हाथ में थी ये गेम, नर्वस हो गए ब्लैक। वर्ल्ड चैम्पियन के साथ खेलते वक्त नर्वस तो होने वाला है। क्वीन G6 वुड बी एन एपिक ब्लंडर। नाइट H4 आ रहा है, ये क्या हो गया? उफ, नाइट E4 और भी अच्छी मूव है शायद। किंग E4, ये किंग को देखो। ओ माय गॉड, मेट हो गई ब्लैक पे। ये क्या गेम थी, क्रेजी, पूरी क्रेजी गेम थी। मुझे लगा यहाँ पे ब्लंडर कर दिया मैग्नस ने क्वीन G6 के बाद। नाइट H4 नहीं आ रहा क्या? नाइट H4, रुक H4, बिशप H4 is a check, but it's pinned, so it will be a illegal move. That's why नाइट E4 उन्होंने खेला। किंग E4 को क्या हो रहा है? क्वीन E3 चेकमेट हो रहा है, सो इसीलिए उन्होंने नाइट D4 चेक दिया। Why can't you take? He took with the knight. Why can't you take with the pawn? I guess you can. I guess you can take with the pawn. Yeah, I just checked with the computer. You can take with the pawn and it would have been winning for black, but yeah. He took with the knight, which was a blunder, and after king E4, queen G4, queen D7 is the issue. The knight was a great defender. Once it got distracted. And why can't you play knight F5 here? Then queen F5 checkmate. Yeah, king is supporting, so that's why. That's the reason I don't play title Tuesday, guys. I just can't see after a point. Yeah, ED4 would have here ED4 would have still given black an advantage, पर उनके पास टाइम भी बहुत कम था, तो आई थिंक मैग्नस एनीवे ये गेम जीत जाते। बहुत ही क्रेजी गेम थी यहाँ पे तो, पूरा विनिंग, मतलब कितना अच्छा खेले ब्लैक, और उन्होंने क्या किया फिर उसके बाद मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आ रही कैसे छूट गए उनके। D5 की कोई ज़रूरत ही नहीं थी, यहाँ पे HG भी मारते तो चल जाता ना। D5 क्यों खेलना है, क्यों ओपोनेंट को डेवलप करने का चांस देना है? बिशप E7 खेल दो, कुछ खेल, मतलब डोंट क्रिएट वीकनेसेस इन योर कैंप। फिर HG, फिर नाइट F5, रुक F3 इज द आइडिया एक्चुअली। सो वाइट हैज़ टू, हाउ इज वाइट डिफेंडिंग दिस? आई डोंट इवन नो हाउ वाइट इज डिफेंडिंग दिस। रुक F3, उफ, ये पूरी लॉस थी, पूरी की पूरी लॉस थी। या एनीवे, मैग्नस के चक्कर में बाकी सारे गेम्स रह गए, तो देख लेते हैं। Um, Harsha is playing. Let's see. Harsha, I think, lost his previous game. I think this is his sixth round game, right? Yeah, it was totally crazy that game. I can't get over it. Oof. Fine, let's focus. Let's focus on our players. क्या हो रहा है? E6 weak है. And actually he's playing an Indian player. Who's this? Blitz King. Let me check. Blitz King 1729. Srihari. Srihari is an international master. I think he's from Karnataka. Nishant Pandey is asking me, tell us about your bond with Samay. Okay, I think Vidit and Samay or Sagar Samay have a very nice bond. I'm just his friend through association, I feel. He's a very nice guy, Samay. But I can't say we are friends or something. Obviously, he's a huge chess fan and chess के लिए उसने बहुत इतना कुछ किया है तो सारी चेस प्लेयर्स को समय बहुत पसंद है बट ऐसा मेरा कोई पर्सनल इक्वेशन नहीं है समय के साथ पर वो बहुत ही अच्छा लड़का है मतलब ही इज़ वेरी हम्बल ही इज़ वेरी वेल मैनर्ड एंड ही इज़ वेरी लाइक बिल्कुल बदला नहीं है वो पता है मतलब इतना सक्सेसफुल मतलब वो पहले से ही सक्सेसफुल था एज अ कॉमेडियन ऑफ कोर्स बट ही वाज जस्ट स्टार्टिंग आउट राइट एंड देन ही got into streaming and he became so big and he's exactly the same and that's super nice and it's बहुत ऐसे अच्छे से बात करता है अजिंक्य से जब मिलवाया था मैंने उसको तो समय ने अजिंक्य को अजिंक्य जी करके एड्रेस कर रहा था तो अजिंक्य वाज लाइक ओ माय गॉड इट वाज सो अनएक्सपेक्टेड फॉर हिम क्योंकि ये जनरेशन में कोई आपको जी वगैरह करके इतनी इज्जत दे के बात कर रहा है वो सुपर अनएक्सपेक्टेड और या अजिंक्य वाज वेरी इम्प्रेस्ड क्वीन F5 क्या समय डिसोन नहीं है मतलब पहले से हम कुछ बहुत ऐसे क्लोज फ्रेंड्स नहीं थे कि डिसोन मतलब नॉर्मल अक्वेंटेंस है बस उतना ही फ्रेंडशिप और अक्वेंटेंस अलग होते हैं गाइस आपको पता चल जाएगा शायद होपफुली क्वीन F5 ब्लैक की अच्छी लग रही है जैसे ही वैल बार को भी पसंद आ रही है और D3 हैंगिंग है अभी तो पॉन जा रहा है क्या मिलेगा इन रिटर्न ओ नाइट D5 है क्या उसका आइडिया probably some tactic but nothing is happening actually knight D5 knight into D5 queen F7 you have king H8 yeah black is better let's see what other guys are doing Magnus is winning मैग्नस ने A4 खेल दिया उफ कमाल है कमाल कर देता और A4 एंड गेस व्हाट हिज अपोनेंट रिप्लाइड अनफॉर्चुनेटली देयर इज अ डिले सो आई वुडंट बी एबल टू सी योर चैट इमीडिएटली बट A4 को ब्लैक रिप्लाइड विथ H5 ही इज ऑल्सो हैविंग फन सो मैग्नस प्लेड E4 E6 और ये नॉर्मल फ्रेंच हो गई अभी तो with A4 and H5 included. Fun, yeah, so fun. Let's see the current position. So material is equal, but this pawn is very weak and vulnerable. अभी queen g2 mate है, so white needs to defend that. Knight f4, queen rook g5 खेल सकते हैं, but then knight f3 आ जाएगा and again the rook will be attacked. So rook h6 is possible, या rook g5 knight f3 rook f5 is possible. हाँ, rook h6 खेला है उन्होंने. b5, yeah, that's the problem. This pawn can't be defended, and that's why white has a huge advantage here. Yeah, I was checking the chat while black got checkmated. Rook 8 and game over. Nice! Beautiful, beautiful game. Beautiful opening there. Let's check Harsha's game. What happened here? Harsha की तो ठीक हो गई position, but still black is only better because of the odd pawn structure, and black is also material up. Rook d7, it's probably defendable though in blitz, especially if, yeah, this pawn अभी a4 खेलेंगे. Black की position काफ़ी passive है, and that's why he's not that much better as he should be, being a pawn up and being white's pawn structure being so terrible. So in endgame, pawn structure से ज़्यादा piece activity, actually in any part of the game, piece activity gets more importance than pawn structure. Also, time. पूरा प्री मूव पे खेल रहे हैं क्या? c4 चला गया अभी तो. rook b2, king e3, e4. He's just going to give up all the pawns. Bishop g5, bishop g5, game over. No, yeah, oof. Shri Hari OP. He was just better in the time scramble. यहाँ पे actually ठीक थी position. rook c7 के बाद ऐसा लग रहा था equalize हो गया. यहाँ पे I guess rook king e1 would have been a better decision in hindsight because of this bishop e7. Beautiful tactic here. Very nice, yeah. And you know, it was not possible with the rook on c7, but as soon as you play rook c4, bishop comes to e7, and now bishop g5 cannot be prevented. यहाँ पे pawn g3 पे होता तो भी h4 खेल सकते थे, पर now h4 will simply be taken. Very nice. So yeah, pretty game. Kudos. बाकी क्या कर रहे हैं हमारे साथी? Who is swimmer chess? Who is swimmer chess? How many points is swimmer chess on? I need to Google who this person is. Shiva Mahadevan. Okay, he's an international master. Interesting name. He won this game. I guess he also swims. We must ask him if he comes on our stream sometime. Is there a... Okay, some people are playing, I guess. No. I don't understand. Yeah, they've started. Next game has started. Solly asks, why is it that when Magnus does this stuff, he's a genius, and when I do it, I'm 100 rated and bad at chess? Because it's a very good question, actually, and I always had this question myself also. I think it's because chess is not really about which opening you play and what strategy you make. You know, there is no particular method, even though those are the basics. As a beginner and as an amateur, that is something you need to learn. If you play a4 and h4, then you're not really being true to the basics. But I think chess finally comes down to outplaying and outsmarting your opponent. That's all there is to it. Because starting में तो सब दोनों sides को equal pawns, equal pieces मिले हैं, equal number of moves मिले हैं. तो why should one side be better than the other? So it's basically about outsmarting your opponent. और इसीलिए Magnus, when he does it, he's considered a genius क्योंकि he's able to outsmart all his opponents no matter what his position is. So that's why I'm sorry, Solly. That's how it works. Meanwhile, me who learned 45 openings, so I'm never out of theory. Yeah, I know it hurts. मेरा भी कंप्यूटर फाइल्स से भरा है ओपनिंग के, पर ज़्यादा फ़ायदा नहीं उसका. गेम तो खेलनी है फाइनली. चलो देखते हैं. बाय द वे यहाँ पे मैग्नस ब्लैक है, तो वील फ्लिप द बोर्ड एंड दैट्स द रीजन c4 वाज आंसर्ड विद g5. नाउ द मिस्ट्री सॉल्व्ड. मैं इतना देर सोच रही थी c4 खेल दिया वाइट ने. Oh my god, guys, look at who's Magnus playing. Oh my god. Magnus is playing against Igor Kovalenko. He's a Ukrainian GM and he's actually fighting at the front line in Ukraine right now. He is one of the group of chess players. There is a group of chess players who is actually fighting at the border and he is in the front line. मैंने कल ही पावेल एलियानोव का फेसबुक मैसेज देखा, मतलब उन्होंने फेसबुक पोस्ट किया था इनके बारे में. वाओ, रिस्पेक्ट. I am supporting Igor in this game for sure. Yeah, it's amazing. Wow, I'm so much more interested in this particular game now than any other in this tournament. Bishop d7, a5. But Eval likes black because why do you guys think Eval likes black here? Not, please don't tell me it's because he knows black is Carlsen. So the reason is, एक तो white के king को shelter नहीं है, कहीं पे भी जाए he'll be under attack. That's the first. Second is black's pieces are quite passive. Like knight g3 कर क्या रहा है, कुछ कर नहीं रहा है. For example, knight c3 under attack है. White के black के जो pieces है white को attack कर रहे हैं. ये bishop हो गया, queen हो गई. While white's pieces are all defending. तो that's the main reason why black is better in this position. उनके pieces ज़्यादा active है और उनका king ज़्यादा safe है. Yeah, big center. Yeah, Ankit Gar says, Solly also points out that more space white is cramped. Exactly. Actually space के मामले में इतना नहीं है. white के पास space है पर वो उसका इस्तेमाल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. Unfortunately उनकी जो space है वो उनकी weakness हो गई है. ये सारे squares weak squares हो गए instead of them being white's strength, because white के pieces misplaced है. Rook f3 is a nice move, I think. Even though comp doesn't like it, I like it क्योंकि कुछ तो एक्टिविटी हो रही है. अभी आपने g4 प्रिवेंट किया जैसे, और आप अभी नाइट e3 पे आओगे. नॉट इमीडिएटली, नहीं तो बिशप c3 आ रहा है, बट इन द फ्यूचर. उफ गेम आगे चले गई है और मैं पीछे रह गई, सॉरी. h4, नाइट h5. उफ, Bishop h5. Ah, busted. White is busted now. Bishop a7. Now queen d4 खेल सकते हैं या rook d4 खेल सकते हैं. f3 आ गया. And what happens with bishop f3? Oh, bishop h3 आ रहा है. वही, that's the problem. So, yeah, all of black's pieces are just bouncing into white's position, and white is staring helpless. That is the sense of this game. But okay, that's how it goes. And blitz में क्या है कि हमेशा थोड़ा chances तो रहता है, so it makes sense for white to fight on. But okay, queen f3 is possible. Queen a1 is possible actually. So I think that's what Magnus was looking at. कमाल का concentration है पर यहाँ रुक e3 को वैसे रुक g8 आ रहा था तो उनको वो भी चांस नहीं देना था शायद. वो किंग a7 पे लेके जाएंगे अपना, मुझे लगता है. कमाल पर सच में, I mean, it's such a pleasure, such an honor actually to watch Igor play this tournament. Amazing. And Magnus as usual in top form. No matter what he plays, a4, g5, g4, कोई भी move हो, he's able to justify it. उनके pieces हमेशा अच्छे squares पे आ जाते हैं Magnus के. I think that's my observation from all these 4-5 games. He's always able to find really good squares. Like उन्होंने यहाँ पे h6 bishop g7 खेला, knight d4 पे आ गया. Actually यहाँ पे bishop d4 शायद ले सकते थे. हाँ ले लिया तो पॉन दे दिया, बट डार्क स्क्वायर बिशप मिल गया और फिर नाइट h5 and knight f4. So उनके his pieces are very active, and in blitz that's a very big advantage because you are the one creating threats, you are the one creating chances. You are not defending, you are not passive. That makes a huge difference. Yeah, and here that knight h5, cool move to play, but doesn't work unfortunately because e4 is hanging in the end, and yeah, we saw the game here onwards. Nice. Who else is playing? Oof, I'm again disconnected. Yeah. Why chess.com? Maybe my internet is not so great. अच्छा हुआ मैं नहीं खेली, नहीं तो 2-3 गेम्स तो डिस्कनेक्शन पे ही आ जाती. Who else is playing? Where are our guys? Harsha is playing against a WIM from Mongolia. Okay. Harsha is black. Yeah, this position, oh my god, black is suffering क्योंकि black का king के ऊपर threats है. If white manages to create some threats against, if black manages to create some threats against white's king, it's fine. Otherwise, black is suffering, even though it's equal. Because blitz में ये defend करना, अभी queen e8 आ रहा है, queen g8, but actually checkmate नहीं होगी, वो भी एक चीज़ है. हाँ, bishop f7. हाँ, मैंने ये बोला और यहाँ पे ये हो गया. अच्छा डिफेंड कर रहे हैं, वेरी अलर्ट, शानदार डिफेंस. एक ही यहाँ पे टारगेट. उफ, ब्लंडर हो गई, इसलिए ये सब बोलना ही नहीं चाहिए. डैम, I was just admiring his gameplay, and then yeah, that was unfortunate. That was definitely very unfortunate. He actually defended really well, but as I mentioned, this position यहाँ पे blunder हो सकती थी और वो हो ही गई. Queen f6 खेल सकते थे यहाँ पे, for example. होता है. Who else? और कौन है? किंग साइबर कौन है? पर वो बुलेट खेल रहे हैं तो हम नहीं देखेंगे उनका गेम. हम यहाँ पे बस टाइटल ट्यूजडे देखने वाले हैं. ओ अभी शायद ब्रेक है. आई थिंक सो. नॉट श्योर. 8 राउंड हो गए क्या? मैग्नस के कितने पॉइंट हुए? पता नहीं चल रहा. If someone can tell me, sorry, if someone can tell me how many rounds are over, that would be nice. Okay, let me check. I think ये 8th round का break है. Let me see. No, only 7 rounds are over. Okay. Sorry. This is the 8th round now. Hikaru is on 6.5 out of 7. Jobava is on 6. Magnus is on 6 as well. उनके पॉइंट्स 4 क्यों दिखा रहा है? मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा ये कैलकुलेशन क्या है. गाटा काम्स्की is playing. He's on 4.5. You know, Gata Kamsky's wife is a very dear friend of mine. मेरी बहुत खास दोस्त है वो. बहुत स्वीट है. बहुत अच्छी लड़की है. Okay, anyway, let's see. Yeah. Next round has started और इसके बाद break होने वाला है. So then I'll answer your questions. Meanwhile, okay. Again Magnus opens with g4, d5, h3. So he's gone for the same setup. आप अभी देख रहे हो ब्लैक से भी उन्होंने यही सेटअप्स लिए हैं. तो he is basically playing a setup. He's not playing an opening, and even though it's an like supposedly inferior setup, ब्लैक के पास अभी उतना टाइम तो नहीं है ना कि सारे nuances वो देख सके. इन ब्लिट्स उतना टाइम तो मिलता नहीं है. And that's the reason he basically understands this position, this setup, the placement of the pieces better than his opponents. I think that's what we can conclude from his opening choice so far. And that's a huge advantage, guys, to understand the position better than your opponent. It's not necessarily need not be better for you or something. Just that you know better where to place your pieces. You know the nuances a little bit better than your opponent, and that's already something to be happy about. But I don't think black is worse or anything. Actually, black की better लग रही है अभी तो. तो black भी ठीक ही कर रहा है. उफ, knight f7 आ रहा है. queen h3 मार रहा है. Sorry, that's how you blunder. So bishop a7. Can you take that pawn really? Oh, you can. Nice. Rook f8. King g2, I guess. White has to defend now. He doesn't, kya? Knight a4, knight b6. Oh. Bishop c7. ये बहुत ही कमाल हो रहा है बोर्ड पर. And now knight e6, does it work? Or maybe just rook f6, and after knight g7 maybe that knight is a little shaky. Right, so king e2 he has played. अच्छा, अंशिका अंशिका is doing medicine क्या? Interesting. I did not know that. It's very tough, na? Medicine. You don't get to sleep, I'm sure. Rook F4. But then how do you get to moderate the stream? What about your patients? I mean, interns भी तो होते हैं ना? Like when you're in medical college, you are helping your profs, right? Or it's only after a certain, like कुछ timings होते हैं क्या? Yeah, Anshika, I want to know. Tell me. Bishop c7. Okay. Rook a3 maybe. Yeah, rook d3. चलो एक मूव तो मेरी मैच हो गई मैग्नस के साथ, इसी में मेरी खुशी है. वाह, applause. You should self applaud guys. फिर क्या होता है ना, थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस भी अच्छा रहता है. कोई और शाबाशी दे या ना दे, खुद को हमेशा शाबाशी दे देनी चाहिए. नाइट b4 आ रहा है, नहीं रुक e5 मर रहा है, राइट. ये अच्छी है अभी वाइट की बहुत, क्योंकि e5 बहुत बड़ा वीकनेस है एंड b5 भी. अभी रुक c5 अच्छा मूव है. हाँ, कमाल कर देता. वाइट तो जीत जाएगा ये गेम भी g4 के साथ. न्यू ओपनिंग फॉर ब्लिट्स. Rook f6 would have run into knight d7. This was cute. So, oh, but now rook c6, right? Yeah, and now rook e5. Yeah, okay, this is over. Nice, yeah. So alert, very very alert. Rook b5 and rook b7 is simple. Okay, so yeah, good, nice, very nice. Let's just quickly see if any of our Indian players are playing. उनके गेम्स अभी भी चल रहे हैं. Hikaru is playing. What about our guys? Mitraba is not playing. His game is over. Chess Missile is playing. I think Chess Missile is Dushyant Sharma, right? He played against Magnus, no? In one of the game. In second round, I think. Queen c6? Queen f3. Okay. This is the right square. So white will win this. Right. Yeah. If the pawn is going to queen at the color of the bishop, then that's winning for the side with the bishop and the pawn. Nice. What about our other players? I guess all the games must be over now. We'll just have a quick look. Vaibhav Raut is playing. ड्रॉ हो गई उनकी. IM के साथ. ओके, तो अभी 8th राउंड है एंड ये पोजीशन ड्रॉ हो गई. फोर्ट्रेस है क्या? ये बहुत अच्छी मस्त पोजीशन है यार. I guess it's a fortress. How do you attack this? But you can come here, no? Let's see. ओ ओके, ऑल्सो उनके टाइम बहुत कम है तो शायद इसलिए किंग G4 आ सकते थे यहाँ पे। बिशप H3 आ नहीं रहा क्योंकि F3 हैंगिंग है, ये मिस हो गया उनसे। ओ 3 times रिपीट हो गई पोजीशन, इसलिए ड्रॉ हो गई। बिकॉज ब्लैक कैन ऑफ कोर्स ऑलवेज ट्राई, आई मीन he has all these ideas like bringing his king to F2 and attacking G3 because F5 पे knight बहुत vulnerable रहेगा. White needs to keep all his pieces protected. Yeah, that was the winning plan here. But okay, कोई नहीं. So you can see Nihal Sareen online, but he's not going to play. Yeah, I think there's a break now. So okay. We could go to the standings. I just don't know how to get them. That's the main problem. I mean, this will. The problem is that this will close. But okay, I'll try to open it in another window and get it. Maybe it's possible. Yeah. Standings. No, not this one. Title Tuesday. Watch. Early title Tuesday. Standings. Yeah. I'll try to get them. अभी वैसे भी break ही है ना. Okay then. Una momento. Also, I'm really hungry. Anyone else is hungry here? Yeah, I'm like really hungry. I have some fruits here. तो कोई problem नहीं है. Just saying, mentioning. I think I got it. Can you guys see it? है ना? So यहाँ पे ये standings में I have a problem. I mean, I have a genuine question. ये कार्लसन के 5 points ही क्यों है? If मुझे इसका आंसर नहीं है मेरे पास. उसके तो 7 हुए हैं 8 में से, पर उसके 5 ही दिख रहे हैं. और काम्स्की के 4.5 हो सकते हैं, वो मुझे पता नहीं. And Nakamura is on 7.5 out of 8. What about our other Indian players? How are they doing? Harsha is on 4 out of 8. Okay. Mitraba ka kya? Mitraba was also playing. Where is he? Mitraba is also okay. Mitraba is on 3.5. But I'm not sure if these standings are these standings accurate? Because बहुत लोगों के तो बहुत कम points दिखा रहा था ना. Oh, I need to refresh. How do I refresh the standings? बस मेरे 5 दिखा रहा है, I guess. बाकी सबके बराबर है. Don't know how to refresh the standings. Interesting. Yeah, there is some glitch in my. Or do I go to live chess and then tournaments? Sorry, then I need to sign up, yeah? But I'm not signed in, so I can't do that. Okay, I'll try to get this. I'll try to fix this. One moment. Yeah. Um. मेरा मेन कंसर्न रहता है कि ओबीएस पे मैं कुछ लीक ना कर दूँ. मैंने एक बार लीक कर दिया था मेरा chess.com का पासवर्ड, और फिर someone in the chat very sweet, they actually changed the went and changed the password immediately, and they actually messaged Srinath that this is the new password and please let Soumya know that I have changed it to this one and this one. It was very sweet. तो मेरा मेन कंसर्न वही रहता है कि मैं कुछ लीक ना कर दूँ, तो इसलिए मैं थोड़ा सा डर डर के ही यूज़ करती हूँ chess.com OBS पे, या कोई भी वेबसाइट एक्चुअली. I got it. Okay guys, but yeah, now I'm gonna bring it up. 1 second. I think this is it. Yeah, ठीक ठाक है. एक मिनट, इसको थोड़ा ठीक से क्रॉप करते हैं. Good. Games are live. Okay. Let's go. Oh my God, Hikaru versus Magnus. Oh my God. And that's okay. Whom are we rooting for? Hikaru or Magnus? Let's get that straight first, because then we'll flip the board accordingly. Hikaru opens with a3. Magnus is like, ठीक है, I'll play g5. I have decided what to play today. e4, c5. And now what on earth is this g5? ये क्या है? Sicilian में. d4, cd, bishop g5 नहीं मारा उन्होंने, क्योंकि वो तो हमारा ही है, वो तो वैसे भी मरने वाला है. Oof. Pawn up. Hikaru is a pawn up straight from the opening. This is a good game to show to amateurs. I hope so. Bishop c1. Bishop c1. कमाल है. कमाल है ये गेम. नाइट g4, नाइट h3. ये देखो, ये बहुत awkward हो गया. You know, it's admirable how Magnus, you know, even though he has played a really काफ़ी घटिया ओपनिंग, उन्होंने उनकी पॉन भी चले गई 5 मूव में. एग्जैक्टली 5th मूव में बिशप ने g5 मारा गया, पर उसके बाद भी उन्होंने कुछ ना कुछ क्रिएट कर ही लिया. वाइट की पीसेस थोड़े बहुत ऑकवर्ड है, बिशप c1 जाना पड़ा, नाइट h3 पे डालना पड़ा. ब्लैक के पीसेस एज यूजुअल बहुत एक्टिव हो गए हैं. उनको ये जी फाइल भी मिल गया है, वो बोलेंगे मैंने तो दे दिया पॉन, मेरा चला नहीं गया, मैंने दिया है वो पॉन. बढ़िया. He shouldn't exchange the queens, that's for sure. He can even play queen d8 here. I think that's a very very valid move. Queen d8. um, oh, but the problem, do you think the problem is f4 for queen d8, and then the knight becomes very awkward, so maybe that's why he has taken. क्या अभी बिशप b5 खेलेंगे तो हाँ वही मुझे. अच्छा. अच्छा, तो मैग्नस बोल रहे हैं कि आप पॉन अप हो पर आपका पॉन स्ट्रक्चर बहुत खराब है, सो दैट इज माई कॉम्पनसेशन. ओके, एंड बिशप e2 विल बी मेट विथ नाइट d4 आई गेस. आई एम एक्सपेक्टिंग नाइट d4. ही प्रॉब्ली डजंट लाइक नाइट d5 बट ही प्ले किंग d1. ठीक है, या नाइट d5 नाइट c2 खेल सकते हैं, नाइट d1. सो नाइट e2 किंग e2 आई गेस. ओके, नाइट e2. Okay, this is so fun, this game. Guys, what's the result? What's the chat's verdict? White रखूँ या black रखूँ? ठीक है, दो लोगों ने मैग्नस बोला और किसी और ने कुछ नहीं बोला है, तो मैं मैग्नस रखने वाली हूँ. वैसे भी आधी गेम हमने वाइट से फॉलो की है, अभी आधी गेम हम ब्लैक से फॉलो करेंगे. रुक a2, बिशप e7, किंग d, ओके, किंग d7, किंग e2, रुक d1 खेलना चाहते हैं वो. ये रुक a2 पे क्या कर रहा है? कुछ नहीं, बस डिफेंड कर रहा है इस पॉन को. मुझे तो ब्लैक की अच्छी लग रही है इस गेम में भी. इतना सब मिलके भी, मतलब पॉन मिला, सब कुछ मिला, उसके बाद भी वाइट ब्लैक की अच्छी लग रही है. बिशप c5 आ रहा है क्या यहाँ पे? बिशप c7 खेलेंगे शायद, पर फिर वो बिशप d6 e5 खेलने वाले हैं. पॉन चली गई ना, कैसे बचा रहे हैं, कैसे बचा रहे हैं उस पॉन को हम? चली गई है पॉन, तो दो पॉन डाउन हो गए ब्लैक. रुक d6 नहीं, e6. उफ, ओ ओ ओ ओ, ये तो वाइट की विनिंग आ गई है अभी एक ही झटके में. सारी गेम चेंज हो गई. नाइट c5, नाइट a6 भी मर रहा है अभी तो. 3 पॉन्स डाउन हो जाएंगे मैग्नस. रुक g1, गेम ओवर. किंग f8, नाइट d7, गेम ओवर. उफ, हिकारू ओपी गाइस. उफ, वो स्ट्रीम भी कर रहे हैं इस गेम को बाय द वे, और वो जीत भी गए मैग्नस के साथ. और इतना अच्छा प्रदर्शन इस पॉइंट तक मुझे लग रहा था मैग्नस की ठीक ही है, ये रुक क्या कर रहा है, और फिर सडनली पूरा टर्न अराउंड हो गया. रुक b8 अच्छी मूव नहीं थी. बिशप c5 अलाउ हो जा रहा है. रुक b8 इज़ नॉट अ गुड मूव. maybe you need to bring this bishop, like bishop e7 or something. Like you just need to, like it's not doing anything on d8, right? So you just need to like make it more active. Or maybe in knight c6 is possible, but then knight c6 idea, knight a5, but then I guess he doesn't like bishop c5. Yeah, I think bishop c7 or bishop c7 और bishop e7 would have been nice. रुक b8 अच्छी मूव नहीं है. bishop f4, ये almost force ही हो गया. Oh, maybe यहाँ पे knight g6. I just saw computer is suggesting knight g6 and bishop c5 को knight f4. Yeah, this would have been the only move here, but उन्होंने knight c6 खेला और फिर bishop c5. बहुत खराब आ गई इनकी पोजीशन. ये बहुत ख़राब आ गई, मतलब नाइट e4 और नाइट c5. उफ. ब्यूटिफुल, kudos. Hikaru is 8.5 out of 9 and looks like he's on course for another Tuesday title. Meanwhile, let's see how Magnus well, um, turns around this defeat and whether he can come back in the next game and finish well in this tournament. Um, let's see our players. Mm-hmm. 3 minutes गेम क्या खेल रहे हैं, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. 3+1 होना चाहिए ये तो. Imkong Pongen. Interesting name. Is it your real name? Imkong Pongen says, hello Soumya, ma'am, love from Nagaland. Thank you so much. Love back right at you, and I've never been to Nagaland and I would love to visit it someday. Let's just see if the next games have started. Oh, Anshika Katlanwani. ये क्या नाम है? Katlanwani says, by the way, Soumya Di, I'm not yet a medical student. I can only be one next year after the NEET happens. Okay, so you're... Okay, I got it. So you can see me in the chat often right here. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. And yeah, I hope you get into your desired college and excel and everything works out for you. It'll be interesting. हमको updates देते रहना. अंशिका इंटरेस्टिंग नाम है. क्या मतलब है इस नाम का? नेक्स्ट राउंड शुरू हो गया है शायद. 1 मिनट. G4 as usual. I think we can predict his first few moves. Bishop G2 खेलेंगे, फिर वो D3 खेलेंगे, फिर वो A3 खेलेंगे. हाँ, अच्छा Bishop G2 खेला नहीं उन्होंने. Knight F3 खेल रहे हैं. हम थोड़ा हमारे इंडियन प्लेयर्स का भी देख ले. क्या हो जाता है ना, मैग्नस का गेम देखते देखते हमारे इंडियन प्लेयर्स के गेम्स ही ख़त्म हो जाते हैं, तो हम देख नहीं पाते हैं उनको. मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि ये टाइटल ट्यूसडे गेम नहीं है, बस उनका अलग ही गेम चल रहा है, क्योंकि 3+0 दिखा रहा था, विच इज़ not our format, right? But okay, we'll just see. हो रहेगा यहाँ पे addition, time addition. Let's just quickly look at what. Yeah, I think this is a good plan. And checkmate. Rook E3, rook H3 खेलेंगे. White is the one dictating what's going to happen in this game. He's in control. Black will try for B5 and try for some counterplay on the queen side. That's what black is going to do. I think F5 is possible here. Okay. And what about our other Indian players? Mitrabha is not playing. Debashish is online, but he's not playing. Vaibhav Raut is playing. Vaibhav is black. Acha, it's not a title Tuesday game. You should always see the points next to the username in a tournament. TK, got it. Right, only if there are points it will be a title Tuesday game. Because it was showing 3+0 and I got really confused. Got it. Thanks, Rakesh. So Vaibhav is black and he's on 6 out of 8. It's the 9th round. No, he's on 6 out of 9. It's the 10th round. Yeah, he can finish really well. He can finish on 8 if he gets through. काफ़ी d5. Let's go. d5 खेल सकते हैं यहाँ पे. Okay, let's go and check out what our dear friend, the world champion, is doing. वाओ, पोजीशन तो बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा चेंज हो गई. हमने एकदम ओपनिंग में छोड़ा था, यहाँ पे h5 आई थिंक वुड नॉट बी गुड बिकॉज g5 आके वो क्वीन ट्रैप टाइप हो जाएगी. तो ब्लैक ने क्वीन एक्सचेंज, बट ब्लैक इज एन नहीं एक्सचेंज. मुझे 1 मिनट के लिए लगा कि ब्लैक एक्सचेंज डाउन है. हाँ, वो मर रहा है. ठीक है, फिर तो क्या, नाइट b4. नाइट b4 को c5 आ रहा है. दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम. आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट ही मिस्ड. उनको लगा होगा नाइट b4 आ रहा है पर c5 आ रहा है. c5 अच्छी मूव है यहाँ पे. नहीं खेला उन्होंने. नहीं खेला उनको. ठीक है, शायद उतनी भी अच्छी नहीं, पता नहीं क्यों रिजेक्ट की. अभी वो रीरूट करेंगे. नाइट g3 पे कुछ कर नहीं रहा था. मैग्नस के गेम्स में ये बहुत अच्छा सीखने को मिलता है. वो अपने पीसेस को किस तरह से अच्छे स्क्वायर्स पे ले जाते हैं. हमेशा वो बहुत अलर्ट रहते हैं वेदर ऑल हिज पीसेस आर प्लेइंग और नॉट. एंड इफ हिज पीसेस आर नॉट हैप्पी देन ही रीरूट्स देम टू अ हैप्पियर प्लेस. बट हियर बिशप c6 f3 आ रहा था वहाँ पे, तो इसीलिए वो नाइट b3 एंड ही इज अटैकिंग. नाइट c6 में भी ओके. रुक d1 नहीं खेला उन्होंने बिकॉज नाइट f4. रुक e1. ओके, c5 फाइनली. It's on the board, but now this what? Okay, now this b4 is attacked, right? But I think he has to take, no? White is winning, but he has to take. Oh, he played knight d3, but ये चला जाएगा अभी तो. अच्छा, रुक f7. Okay, that's the point. Yeah, Magnus will win this game as well, and also his opponent has only 17 seconds. Hikaru winning again. Let's check. I think Magnus is winning this game, so let's go to Hikaru. Hikaru is black against Polish fighter. I think this is Martel Batius, right? If I'm not wrong. And Hikaru is black. Rook c3 obviously will be taken. Oh, he didn't take it. Okay. This knight is out of play. That is black's triumph. This is a tactic. What does white have in return? Rook d1 को king g2, knight d2 को bishop b5 or whatever. उफ, ये अभी ड्रॉ हो जाएगी. अभी तो कुछ नहीं है खेलने का. ये अच्छी मूव थी bishop f1. बहुत ही बढ़िया मूव. king g2, मतलब चांसेस तो है, पर मतलब ब्लंडर करने के चांसेस है दोनों साइड की तरफ से. एक्चुअली वो बोल सकते हैं, पर ये ड्रॉ हो जाएगी क्योंकि अच्छा उनके पास टाइम बहुत कम है. शायद यही वजह से थोड़े ऑकवर्ड मूव्स हो रहे हैं वाइट की तरफ से. उनके पास टाइम बहुत कम है. लेट्स सी. डू यू थिंक हिकारू विल बी एबल टू outsmart his opponent in this position? Because it's definitely a draw. It's just that there is a pattern here which black can bring. एक knight यहाँ पे और bishop यहाँ पे e1 पे और फिर f2 चला जाएगा. तो I think long term उनका वही प्लान है. बस वो अभी मूव्स खेल रहे हैं, प्री मूव कर रहे हैं. और सोच रहे हैं what is the best way to trick his opponent. पचास मूव खेलने वाले हैं क्या? E4 खेल दिया. He was probably not sure 50 moves हो गए नहीं हो गए इसलिए. But E4 के बाद E4 स्क्वायर चला गया नाइट से, तो वो आइडिया ही चली गई जो हम देख रहे थे. Oh, Duda. White is Duda. Got it. Polish fighter. Thanks, chat. ये नाइट ट्रैप हो गया, मतलब ट्रैप नहीं हुआ है पर सॉर्ट ऑफ. किंग C2 के बाद पॉन चला जाएगा उसका, तो या ये जीत सकता है ना ब्लैक. नहीं, किंग E3 आएगा अभी वो. King E3, King F4. But yeah, this is also fine. King D4, Bishop F5, and this is going. So Knight D3, King E2, Knight E5. Nice. Yeah, this is a. Yeah, this is a draw. Nice. Nice game. It's an apt name, Polish fighter. He fought really well. And let's check if someone is playing or no. I guess this was the last game, or yeah, we'll check the standings kya 1 minute. Hikaru is on 9 out of 10. Jay Sibara, I'm not sure who's this. He's on 8.5. Daniel Darda, I've played against him. He's also on 8.5. Duda is on 8. Magnus is on 8 out of 10 as well. A lot of people on 8 points. Last round. Chalo, let's go. क्या लगता है आपको कौन जीतने वाला है? हिकारू और मैग्नस? whom do you want me to follow for the last round? Okay, we'll see a little bit of Magnus and a little bit of Hikaru. Let's go. As usual, Magnus Carlsen, first move E4 G5 D4 H6 C3 D6. We have learnt a new opening today, guys. We have learnt a new opening setup and we can actually play this in our next blitz game. जो भी white के लिए play G5, then H6, then D6, A6, Knight F6, Bishop G7, Knight C6, so on and so forth. Same with white. Okay, F4 mixes things up because now black is forced to decide. He plays E5. Nice. So the queen defends the G5 pawn. E5 is a very cool move. But what about queen D8, king D8 and pawn into pawn? Yeah, white will be a pawn up. I guess black is fine with that. He's been a pawn down in almost every game in this setup that he's played today. And won most of them except against Hikaru. Here basically white is just a pawn up. Because end game है, white के pieces कुछ खराब नहीं है. ये pawn weak ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते क्योंकि बदले में ये दोनों pawns है जो targets हो सकते हैं white के लिए. G3 अच्छी move है. Knight H4, Knight F5 आना चाहते हैं white. White कौन है? एक मिनट. White is actually fighting for first place. Let me just see. Who is this? Jose Carlos Ibarra Yeres, Grandmaster from Spain. Okay. Knight a4 पे कैसे पहुंच गया? Oh, long castle, knight d7, g3, played knight c5. Knight e4, that's what happened. I missed this because I was busy checking who white was. Rook f1, c5. Nice move, yeah, c5. He has to do something, you know, he has to be active, and white ka king yahan pe, so it makes a lot of sense to open up the queen side, and actually all of black's pieces are looking towards white's king, so very nice. Rook b1, good move. a4 probably. What do you think? Rook h4. Wow, positional exchange sacrificed by Magnus over here. He's going to win this pawn, and if he plays knight f3 to support it, then he loses the e pawn. But then the b7 pawn hangs, so he can actually play this move. Sorry, he can play knight f3, but then black plays, I think, a4, and he goes for bishop b3 here. Very nice exchange sacrifice by Magnus. a4. Oh, bishop d7. Wow. He wants to bring the bishop to a4, or bishop to c6 even, support the b7 pawn. Bishop c6? Oh, I think bishop c6, rook g7, and rook g1 is this point. That's the point. King e6, bishop c4 check, kabhi na kabhi aa gaya to, abhi to knight d6 pe hai, par oh, king g6 is so awkward. I don't like this move. But Magnus doesn't care about whether I like it or not, so my opinions are not very relevant in this game. फिर से मैग्नस अपना जादू दिखा रहे हैं. ये पॉन्स बहुत ही वीक है, whereas all of black's pawns are supported, you know. Magnus is a magician. Magnus is a magician. Do you guys want to quickly look at what Hikaru is doing, because he might win this tournament? Oh, he has won this tournament, is it? Probably has won because his game is over. Okay, then let's just stick to this one. Okay, rook b6 with the idea to take on b7. This knight is pinned, but then rook a3, and now if this rook moves, then c3 was hanging. So h4, distracting. Yeah, this is a good try. Like, you want to... What? If I take, you take. I play h6, you play b2, h7, b1 queen. Yeah, you're not in time. Rook b7, rook c3. He has to take rook c3, no? There's no other move, right? And now rook c4 maybe. But then h6, h7, how are you stopping this? This is crazy. Ye game... Yeah, I mean, black can always give some checks. But kuch aur hai kya? It's a3, a2, a1. Right. And now he's also threatening rook a6, by the way. So black has to be very careful. I think a2. And if rook a6, we have rook c1 and a1. So... Oh, a2, the problem is rook ba6. Very nice. King d5 will be met by rook d7. Black cannot play king black cannot play king f5 because rook d6. What are black's options? A2, rook a6. Yeah, that's what. Rook c1, I guess. I think Magnus will take the draw. No, Magnus doesn't believe. Okay. Magnus is not taking the draw, guys. King g5. King g5, I guess. What? is happening? Okay, he has to play king g6, right? Knight f7. Yeah, and this is a draw. Okay, but Magnus can try actually. He has two pawns, and why not? I mean, it's a blitz game. He can definitely try. Yeah. Actually, Magnus can definitely try this position. f5. I think Magnus will win this. Because white is only defending. Black can't really blunder too much unless he blunders the knight, which is not going to happen. ये डिफेंड करना बहुत मुश्किल है ब्लिट्स में. रुक a6. रुक a6 खेल दो. अच्छा, f4 को वैसे रुक f4 मारने वाला है, तो he needs the king to protect the pawns. f4 नहीं खेल रहा है क्योंकि king e4 आ रहा है, तो he wants to push e4 and e3 probably. e3 भी नहीं खेला उन्होंने. Knight f3. e3, e2, king f3, and f4. King g3 and f3. Oh, Magnus Carlsen, the magician. Beautiful. Beautiful. Applause. Magnus finishes on 9 out of 11. He did not play the first round. So it's actually 9 out of 10. Just fantastic. And let us just have a quick look if any of our Indian guys are still playing. What's happening? बहुत मज़ा आया आज. वर्ल्ड चैम्पियन के गेम्स फॉलो किए हमने एंड या व्हाट अ ग्रेट डिस्प्ले. बढ़िया. Let's look at the standings. Yeah, Hikaru finishes on 9.5 out of 11, so he won the tournament. Duda finished second and Magnus Carlsen finished third. Congratulations! Wow. Or do they have a knockout? Chesscom India, can you please tell me? Do they have a? I remember there was this knockout between top 8 players, but I think that's not the case anymore. I've forgotten. I've never come in top 8 in Title Tuesday to know the rules exactly. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, beautiful. I think it was very instructive how he played, and he doesn't make any positional mistakes. Have you seen Magnus? Like, he plays all these random openings like g4 and g5 and all of that, पर उनका positional sense कितना अच्छा है, उनके pieces कितने अच्छे squares पे जाके पहुंच जाते हैं हमेशा, and that's a very good lesson, at least for me. Even like, और especially blitz में ना आपका जो original style है वो बहुत अच्छे से पता चलता है. Which moves you are taking a lot of time on, which moves you can play quickly, ये सब चीज़ें आपने observe करनी चाहिए अपने blitz में. Yeah, Hikaru has won the tournament, so I'll just bring sorry, I'll just show you. I'll just bring that on the screen. So Hikaru has won, and Duda second and Magnus third. Fantastic. What a result. The only game he's not very happy about is the one against Hikaru, but everything else he was just so great. And Hikaru, of course, we couldn't follow many of his games today, just the one against Magnus, but 9.5 out of 11. Hikaru is a total beast mode. And Duda के भी कोई games हम follow नहीं कर सके except for his game against Hikaru, but super nice. Let's just have a quick look at the final standings. Una momento. Yeah, I'll bring them on the screen. Yeah, these are the final standings, guys. So देखते हैं हमारे Indian players. Yeah, I think Harsha withdrew in the tournament at some point, and Blitz King 1729. Is this Bharat Subramaniam? I think it's Bharat Subramaniam. He finished 30th with 7.5 out of 11. NR Visak, who is also Grandmaster, finished with 7.5 out of 11. And who else? Chess Dragon 7161. He's a CM. Let's just I don't remember who it is. Chess Dragon. Okay, I don't know who it is. But he 7161. Just a moment. Yeah, somehow उनका नहीं आ रहा है मुझे यूज़र नेम, बट हमारे इंडिया के ही है और चेस ड्रैगन, सॉरी, yeah, that's Kostyunik, by the way. She's finished on 6.5 out of 11. Nice. And chess missile Sri Hari, I think. Nee, Dushyant Sharma, who played against Magnus in the second round. He finished on 6 out of 11. Nice. But very nice. I had a lot of fun today, and Magnus played so great, and Hikaru, of course, won the tournament. Huge congratulations to all three मेडल विनर्स, एंड थैंक यू सो मच चैट, आप हमारे साथ जुड़े रहे. एंड कल बहुत ही स्पेशल मैच होने वाली है. निहाल सरीन वर्सेस डिंग लिजेन. राउंड ऑफ 16 है. अगर निहाल कल डिंग लिजेन के साथ जीत जाते हैं तो वो सीधा क्वालिफाई करते हैं कनाडा के लिए, जहाँ पे CGC के फाइनल्स होंगे. तो डू जॉइन अस एट 6 PM टुमारो. आई बी लाइव 6:30. I'm sorry, we'll be live at 6:15, 6:20 type, and the game start at 6:30. I'll be a host along with Grandmaster Harshit Raja, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Do join us. I'm really looking forward to it. By the way, I had a crazy dream कि finals जो होने वाले हैं उसके लिए निहाल already qualify हो चुके हैं, and finals space में होने वाले हैं और हम सब spaceship में space में commentary कर रहे हैं फाइनल्स के लिए. तो अगर आप ये सपना सच करना चाहते हैं तो कमेंट्स में ज़रूर लिखिएगा chess.com को टैग करते हुए, शायद वो आपकी सुन ले और CGC के फाइनल्स नेक्स्ट टाइम स्पेस में हो. Thank you so much, chat. Please do join us tomorrow. Bye bye. Shubh Ratri.